Hello, everyone. Hello. How is everyone? Happy Monday. Boy, it feels like a Monday today. Does it feel like a Monday to you guys? It feels like a Monday to me. I just got a paper cut. I don't want to bleed on my fabric. Happy Monday. Today is Monday, August something or other, August 12th, 2024. I'm Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop, and today we are here for Build a Scarecrow Monday. I'm still plugging along on this scarecrow. So one of these days I'm going to have to just like make a strong push and wrap it up so that I can be ready for Let's Make a Snowman. Because I'm kind of excited for Let's Make a Snowman, and I'm loving this one. I really am. Although I have gotten lost in the corn. I have gotten lost in the corn on this one, this corn block, because I think I told you last time I missewed the wrong interfacing with the wrong piece. And so I used to label on my interfacing and I didn't do that for this one. And so I paid the price. So then I kind of got lost in the corn for a little bit, but I figured it out, and I'm ready to do the rest of my little corn pieces today and try to get this thing pieced. But holy cow, you guys, this is a tall block. And I know I haven't gotten to the overalls yet. And you guys are like, wait till you get to the overalls. But this is a long block. How does one work with this block? I got to read that post again. By Lori. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I want to see you guys and I want to talk to you. So let me move this out of the way so I can lean in without letting the light shine on my gray hair too much. And let me see who's here. Hello, hello. I promise I did put myself together a little bit this morning, but I know I don't look like it right now. My apologies. Alicia, hello. Hello, Laurel. Aloha. Didn't get canceled, but I did forget to put this out there. So it made me a little bit later because I had to set up the link, the live link. And I saw that it wasn't out there yesterday. And then I got busy doing something else. And then I got my Stitching with Lori Club newsletter out. And I was like busy with all the things. And I forgot about it till I went to start it. And then I was like, oh no, I forgot to put that out there. Susan, hello. I didn't think this one was canceled. Nope, it's not. Free Spirit, greetings. And am out of YT prison. Lost my YouTube prison. Lost my password, so couldn't get into chat. Oh no. Welcome back. I have missed you. You have not been chatting lately now that you say that. Hello, Susan. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Free Spirit. Laurel. Hi, we are here with our happy little leader. We were just super keen. I was trying to get stuff set up behind the scenes. Hello, Jane. Finally started Hometown Block of the Month. Are you liking it? Those houses back there, they're fun. Hello, Patty. Hello, Sheila. I'm on a staycation, canning tomato sauce, corn, green beans, and garden vegetable soup. I'm going to sew sometime this week. That sounds amazing. Sometimes staycations are the best. Angela, sounds like you shook your cold. I did. I think I did. I still have like a very random cough here and there, but my kids are dealing with it now, though. They're still kind of in it. So I'm hoping that goes away soon before school starts. Hey, Jude. Definitely Monday, right? It's a Monday today. Mondays with Angela. Hello, Pat. Did you get the pattern for the quilted snowman yet? The quilt pattern? Did you ask me this before? I apologize. Yes, we do have the quilt pattern. Are you wanting it individually? Hey, Jude. Because yes, we have it. if you want it individually, we likely just need to get that online for you. So just let me know. Because we have them all set aside right now for the kits, but I don't think we need them all for the kits. And so we just need to count it out and do the math and put it online for you. So I will do that. We'll try to figure that out and see if we can get that online for you right away. Susan, lost in the corn. I was lost in the corn. I was like, I can't get out of this corn right now. I just want to get this block done. Lost in the corn maze, yes. Hello, Kim. A trolley ride around Boston here for a Texas Ranger gig tonight, but couldn't miss saying hi. Well, hello. Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. Hello, Lori from Iowa. Hello, Sandy. Okay. Hey, Jude, we'll get you hooked up with the pattern. That sounds good. How is everybody doing today? How was your weekend? We got my kiddo back from music camp. It was so nice to have everybody back together again. You kind of get busy and don't realize how different it is to not have everybody home. So it was really nice. And they like to see them all together again, didn't realize how much they kind of missed each other and had a lot of catching up to do after being apart for 2 weeks. So it was nice to have everybody together again and catching up and just, feels settled having everybody back home. Pat says, are you going to do a so-long for the real snowman? For the quilted snowman or for the applique version that Lori's doing, the Let's Make a Snowman? Because yes, I am doing, I'm kind of feeling like we're going to fall into this pattern for Mondays to be whatever the so long is that Lori's doing, like the applique versions of the quilts that she's doing. And we'll try to squeeze that in on Mondays in place of this. So Build a Scarecrow Mondays used to be Mercantile Mondays, and we made all those blocks together. And then I think it'll move into Let's Make a Snowman Mondays. How does that sound? What do you guys think about that? But for the quilted snowman, Pat, I am not planning to do a so long for that. Our sample quilt is actually on the way back to us right now for the quilted snowman. Hello, Kathy. Family time is the best, Susan. Oh, it just fills me up. Family time is the best. Just to have everybody together hanging out and spending time together, Alicia, I need a replacement kit, the Mercantile Seeds with the spools and needle. Do you sell the kit by itself? I gave mine. Aw, that's so sweet, Alicia. Yes, just email us. Email either me or customer service, and we'll track one down for you. We'll figure it out. So just get in touch with us. I think the Monday plan is great. Do you guys like the Monday plan of sliding Lori's current so-longs into Mondays? That's my question for you to start off with. So please let me know. And while you're answering that, I'm going to jump in. Please feel free to ask questions. I know that I typically answer a fair amount of questions on Monday, so please feel free to ask whatever questions you have. I have happy news about punch needle kits. I know that Lori released her first video. I've already watched it, and I'm already very excited about it. And you guys have been patiently, thank you for your patience and your understanding, waiting for the punch needle kits for summer and autumn. As Lori discussed on the live stream the other night when we had our live last week with her, that a lot of the chunky thread has been on back order because at H&H, Riley Blake Designs had a really good response to the chunky thread, and it's now been put into a lot of yarn stores. And so that depleted their supply, and then it takes time to kind of build that supply back up. which then impacts, down the line a little bit. So that's what happened with us. We are short a few skeins of chunky thread. However, I am happy to report that they are on the way to us now. They shipped them to us actually last week, end of last week. So they should be here middle to late this week. And then we're going to get those kits put together for you, start invoicing and get them out the door to you. So I'm hoping that kits will be in your hands next week. So even though we had this big, huge delay from like our planning months and months and months ago, like we were ready to put these kits together like a few months ago, but then we couldn't get the chunky thread. So even though big delay, we're only, a week behind schedule, which could be so much worse. So thank you for being patient, for those of you who ordered those kits, and for being understanding about the supply chain issue. I appreciate that. Pam, hello. Back at work. Had a staycation last week. Canned all week, tomatoes and peach jam and apple butter. Not much sewing. How's your foot? Monday is good for me, says Sharon. Yes, I enjoy sewing or just drinking my morning coffee with my happy little sewing buddies. Good. Kathy, I honestly don't know how you keep track of all these details. They're in my brain and they keep me up at night sometimes. Oh my gosh, I woke up this morning super early, and as soon as it starts working, then I can't sleep. And, even though I'm really tired, and then I can't go to sleep and it drives me crazy. But I'm happy to keep track of all the little details for you guys. And as you know, it's just so important to us to get the stuff out the door to you right away. We want to get your goodies into your hands as soon as we can. And definitely before sew-alongs and stuff like that happen. And typically we do pretty good with that, but sometimes there are things that are out of our control. So, I mean, at that point, I try to realize that, okay, it's not, in the grand scheme of life, it's yarn. It's not, nobody's sick, nothing terrible's happening to someone. So I kind of have to take my anxiety level down a little bit and just realize that in the grand scheme of things, it's going to be okay. We're going to get it out to people as soon as we can, and it's going to be okay. Do you have a whole punch needle kit of everything? Yes, we have one out there right now. Reservations for all 4 of the seasons of punch needle for Lori Holt. So we have autumn and summer, which we're getting ready to ship right now. And both of those are the full kit. So in the kit, you get all of the skeins of yarn you're going to need, including a package of the weaver's cloth, and the pattern. So all the skeins you need, the weaver's cloth, and the pattern all come in one kit. So we have autumn and summer that we're getting ready to ship as soon as those final skeins arrive. And then we have reservations out there for winter and spring, which will be coming this fall. You get the boot off on Thursday. That's exciting. That's gotta feel good. And then I'm sure you've got probably some rehab to do, I would imagine. My daughter has another appointment tomorrow. She still has that boot on. And they shared with us at her last appointment that she didn't just have 1 stress fracture, she has 3. So they made her keep the boot on for longer. But she's itching to get that boot off and get out of it. So we'll see what he says tomorrow. We're hopeful, but not sure that we'll get good news. So we shall see. Okay. The other thing that I would like to know. So my first question was Mondays for Sew Along Time. Do you guys like having this sewing time together to go through some of Lori's projects that she has going on? So that's my first question. And my second question is, what do you think about Whip Wednesdays? Do you like having those still? Do you like having them weekly? Do you like having them at all? Because I'm kind of going through, I think like once the school year starts for me, it's a time to take a peek at things and maybe get things reorganized or change the schedule a little bit. And so I would like to know if you guys would like to keep both of them, or maybe we switch Whip Wednesdays to like every other week. Or if you guys don't like Whip Wednesdays, then maybe we get rid of it. If you don't like Mondays, then maybe we, do away with that. So just let me know what you think. While you guys are letting me know what you think, oh my gosh, I almost lost my corn pieces. This is where I'm at. So, working on the corn block, I've got this super long piece of cloth ready to go. I finally figured out my pieces. I had to go back to my cutting guide and just kind of look at it and make sure that I have all the pieces for all the different things. So I'm going to work on sewing some of these together right now. So I'll sew a few and then I'll come back and I'll chat with you and cut and turn them and do all of that. So a few more and come back so we can keep chatting while I'm sewing. Oops. Oof. Okay. Let me see. I'll put these on here nicely together. So I would like for them not to get mixed up again. It's really close to the edge there. Where's my pedal? Slid away. Oh. Well, it helps if your needle is threaded. Somebody must have gotten bumped. Oh, come on. Apparently my eyesight is not so good right now. I told you it's a Monday. There. Okay. So I hope you're telling me about Mondays and Wednesdays. What are your thoughts? see what you guys are saying. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Dropped a bunch of pins. Oh, and I'm usually in here in bare feet, so that would not make a good mix. This cute little spool Sandy gave me. Okay. Put this to the side. So I have some space here. What are you guys saying? Yes, Mondays and Wednesdays are great. I love seeing you when it is best for you. I'm retired, so I enjoy the sewing time with you. I look forward to it always. We can cope with whatever your schedule requires. That's the grown-up response. That is the grown-up response. It's hard adulting. Whatever works for you, says Sharon. I love watching on Wednesdays, even though I'm usually too busy to sew or stitch on those days. I'm bummed I have the snowman in the red wagon. So wrong snowman. Yes, of course, I'm good with whatever you decide. I look forward to sewing anytime you are on and I have time. Snowman in the red wagon is my fave. I like watching you whenever you can be on. Okay. Well, thank you. So I have some decisions to make with scheduling. So we shall see. We shall see. The Riley Blake Designs new release party is tonight. Did you guys get my newsletter and did you see that information? So we're going to get together tonight and talk about Riley Blake new release. Pat says, oh. Are you excited about the new release tonight? I'm kind of excited to share all the goodies with you guys. Here's some cute collections coming. I will definitely join the release party, says Mary. Yay! Can't wait for the Riley Blake release party. Yay, Pat. So I'm excited for that. And also in that newsletter, did you guys see that all of your requests from Moda, from our Moda new release party last week, all of your requests are online. Look at that. You don't have to wait for forever because I have somebody helping with that now. So stuff is getting online in a much more timely fashion. Isn't that amazing? I was super excited to get that newsletter out to you and get the information out to you that the requests you made just last week, just a week ago, are online and ready for your reservations. What do you think of that? Oh, good, Pat. You got it to work. I also got out the Stitching with Lori Club newsletter. Any members here, and were you excited about the newsletter? It was full of information. Holy cow, there was so much information in there. Those darn links today were being finicky for some of you in those newsletters. We're making some corn. There were 2 newsletters today, only if you're in the Stitchin' with Lori Club. Are you, Pat? I feel like maybe you are. Are you? So the regular shop newsletter went out today, and then also the Stitchin' with Lori Club newsletter for this month went out today. With all of our Lori Club information. Ta-da! Yes, I better go look again. Yes, you should have 2. You should have 2. Okay. I'm going to ask a question since we don't have a lot of questions today. If you have questions, please let me know. Otherwise, here's a question for you. Because I'm going to go back to the sewing machine and sew again. So answer this question while I'm gone, if you would. It says, what is the most exciting thing you've learned in the last 12 months? What is the most exciting thing that you've learned in the last 12 months? going blind on this part. Let's see. What have you guys learned in the last year? Lori, hold applique method just in the last year, Pam? Why do I think you've been doing it for a long time? Wow. And how have you liked it? Are you like sold? Are you a lifer now? Sandy, I learned how to stitch Mill Hill ornaments. I was so intimidated by them, but love them so much that I finally just jumped in and, oh, I love making them. I get catalogs to carry those all the time. I learned there was a cool chip called Happy Little Stitch Chef. Angela, I have the Lori newsletter, but not the other one. Huh. Look in your junk folder. Unless you're not signed up for it, you might not be signed up for it to get it. You have to go to the website and sign up to get the newsletter. If you did sign up, it could be in your junk folder. Y seams for quilting and brilliant software for machine embroidery. Perfect timing with all these adorable embroidery projects that are coming. Leslie says, I learned how to angle pin my quilt seam intersections so they match much easier. Love that. Sam says that you can get vegetarian sushi. Really? I would never need to know that. That's exciting, though. Look at you. Exciting to find as fun with a twist of naughty. Blowing the fabric budget was quite exciting. There you go. Free spirit. What does the word budget mean? Sam, also not quite as exciting as vegetarian sushi, but Magna Glide bobbins work in my Juki. They do? I have both of those things, Magna Glide bobbins, and I have a Juki, but I have not used them together. Kathy, being okay with hand sewing my binding down on my quilts. I simply am not happy with machine stitching that binding down. That's good. And if you have time to do it, all the better. It's a good thing to learn so that you can enjoy the process more. I love that. Budget has no definition. She loves it. Pam loves it. You're so glad you jumped in. I'm so happy to hear that. Perfecting curved seams. Oh, yeah. I've done the curved piecing. Quilting with rulers on my long arm. Ooh, that's exciting. Melissa Henderson, how to spend money on all this beautiful fabric. That's what you've learned. I pressed the seams open, says Leslie. Is that a continuation? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Lori just talked about that the other night. Pressing her seams open for more accuracy. I'm determined to get all these green pieces done. And even if I'm not live with you guys, even if it happens after I get off of here, I want to stay and get them glued down today. And like laying here, you know, drying. So that's my goal, is to be like completely done with this block to the point that it's ready for applique. Whoa, hey. Because then I would like to move on to the next one. And I think the next one is the overalls. Oh, I think the next one is the overalls. You guys who made this one, did you do anything special for these longer pieces? But I think, what'd you do? Tell me, give me your tips. Give me your tips and tricks. Did you do anything special for the longer pieces? For appliquing and like gluing everything down, pinning everything down in the right spots? What'd you do? Sam, your Magna Glides are probably M size. Your Juki needs, oh, your long arm has a larger bobbin. Oh, I see. Look at you. You need to be like my, can you come and be a maintenance person for me? Can you come and just take care of all the technical machine stuff that I used to actually really enjoy kind of delving into, but now it's just, one more thing. Come on, little fella. Come on, little fella. Adding all my pieces. Okay. I started embroidery this year, says Sheila. I'm hooked. That's what I do when I watch TV. I love that. Yvette, I have learned the benefits of using starch prior to cutting my fabric. That's kind of can be a game changer. Laurel has learned to measure twice and cut once. Hard for us impatient people who want to just like get at it. Love to come take your. Oh, Sam, that's the best thing I've heard all day. Could you? I've read both newsletters this morning. Oh, nice, Patty. What did you think? Any like extra special information that you really appreciated? Or you're just like, okay, read it, done, moving on with my life. Read it, done, on to the next thing. Patty says, if I can't watch the release party at 7, I'll watch later. Oh, good. Anything, I'm curious, anything for those of you who have either read my newsletter from this morning or maybe you've just seen new release stuff coming from Riley Blake Designers online. Are there any particular fabric collections that you're very excited about, that you're looking forward to? I have all those storyboards right down there ready to go for tonight. And again, we have stuff online ahead of the game, which is like such a good feeling. To feel like it's together. We're headed in the right direction. We're improving, which feels really good. That all of the work is headed somewhere, you know? That is happiness. Cute, cute, cute. Is that at 7 Central Time? Yes, Pat. It is. 7 Central Time. Is Unity on tonight, says Sally Quilt. Unity was on the new release party last week, the Moda new release party. And we now have reservations out there for that one, for the Collections for a Cause Unity. So if you go to happylittlestitchshop.com, you can just search for Collections for a Cause Unity, and all the reservations should pop up. But we previewed that collection a week ago today. So last week at the new release party for Moda on Monday. It's very pretty. I love Americana. Oh, Marsha, me too. Me too. I'm so excited about Americana. But, you know, like Lori said last week, I'm also excited about Hometown Holiday. It is so darn cute, and now I'm surrounded by it in the store, in the shop, and so like it just makes me even more excited about it. And I'm excited about her Prairie Home book, and I'm excited about Peace and Plenty. Like, I'm excited about all of the stuff that's coming. I can't wait to work with it and start making each of those things. But Americana it's a special one, that one. I've heard from a lot of people who are very excited about it. So it for sure has like I love the seasonal stuff. I am also a seasonal being. So I really love that she's done all 4 seasons. I'm pretty excited about that. Boy, this thinner side is like, I don't want to. It's like sleepy and it doesn't want to wake up. I don't want to wake up. Let me see. All the Peter Pan line already reserved. Forever Neverland. It's so cute. I mean, I'm just a fan of Jill Howarth. I think each of her collections is so darling. So I'm very excited to see that one too. The Unity line is lovely. It is. Small earthquake, Leslie. What? Where are you, Leslie? I'm looking forward to Autumn and Hometown Holiday 108 in Peace and Plenty. It has that granny chic vibe. It kind of does. Just got Hometown Holiday February Wednesday. It's huge. It's huge. I mean, look. It's like half of my arm. It's huge, but oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It is massive. You are right. Yes, I saw it. Now the big decision regarding Flyaway has to happen. At 72, I worry I'm going to be leaving too many projects behind. I'm envious of you younger chicks. I feel like I'm going to be leaving all behind too. Oh. Hello, Deborah. Los Angeles Northeast. So small, like you're not concerned about it. You're okay. Everything's okay. Leslie. That's crazy. Sally, I'm telling my kids it's their inheritance. Oh, I love that. Quilting Deb says she's 74 and still buying. Pretty bundle. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, back to the machine. More. Let's see. Do next. Ooh, pile is getting getting smaller. I'm going to add this one. Ooh, because then I just have one pile left to do. Okay, for a second there I thought that this was the wrong size again, but it's not. Okay. Share. Okay. Yes, you're just fine. Okay, good. So it must have been on the smaller. Somebody, who was I talking to? Maybe one of our happy little team members at work maybe was telling me. So when up north, my daughter was at her music camp up north in northern Wisconsin, and apparently they had an earthquake up there last week. I didn't know about it. I didn't hear anything about it. And my daughter didn't say anything about it. And now that you've just mentioned this, I haven't even talked to her about it. So I'll have to ask her about it. I'll give you all my address. You can leave it all to me. Says, hey, Jude. Oh, that's funny. And to Leslie, too. Pat, Jude, my kids don't think it's funny, so I am looking for new kids. We'll add you to my list. Oh my goodness. Oh, how nice to. It's too bad. I bet my kids will probably feel the same way. Hello, Chris. Just wanted to tell you, Angela, that I've been loving the Lori Holt Fat Quarter Club choices each month. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Oh my gosh, each time that I go through and pick those out for each month, I'm like, oh. You know, you just never know. So thank you so much for saying that, because that's good feedback for me to hear. It's kind of fun to pick out those bundles, but also a little bit anxiety inducing. Earthquake 4.6 in Pasadena. Well, that's not teeny. That's a pretty decent size. What in the world? Stay safe. Good thing all the Olympic stuff is done. Deborah, is there a quote kit for the new release of Prim? I see the half yard bundle reservation mentions it, so I'm a bit confused. Oh, I likely didn't change the wording, but there's not a specific quote kit that only uses Prim, but we have some quote kits out there for reservation from the Prairie Home book, which uses a bunch of different collections. One of them is also Prim. So those quote kits are available out there, like the Prairie Home, I think it's called the Prairie Home Quilt Kit, the one with the log cabin on the front and all the log cabin blocks. We have that quilt kit available out there. And then there are some other ones from like Prairie Baskets and Prairie Bonnets. I think maybe we have the Bonnets one out there. So some of the quilts that are coming in Lori's Prairie Home book, we have kits available for reservation. That earthquake was in the lake between. Yes, so that's what she told me. That's what she told me. I was surprised to hear that. That's not common, is it? I received my Lori Holt Fat Quarter Club today. Did you like it? I'm so happy to hear that. I'm good. I ordered the prairie ones. Okay, good. Whew. You're welcome. You are welcome. Okay, how much time? All right. I think I just might be able to get the rest of these sewn and turned before it's time to wrap it up. A couple months back, there was an earthquake around the Grandin area. What? A couple months? What is happening? That's unusual. We don't usually get earthquakes in Wisconsin. Remember, I think I included this in the newsletter. I know I included it in the newsletter. No Whip Wednesday this week because, believe it or not, some school activities are already starting up again. And Wednesday this week is our very only and last day to be able to go school shopping, according to my husband. He's like, this is the very last day that we can go. We have to go get it done. I'm like, really? We only have one day where everyone's free to be able to do like one final hurrah. Otherwise, this one has practice here, that one has practice there. There's band practice and stuff like that. So I have to go get that taken care of. So everybody's ready to go in a few weeks. I love zooming in and seeing you cut. Oh, you do? Do you do that? Oh, no, I feel like I should have better hands or something. I didn't realize that there was zooming happening. What? Happy Monday, Louise. I almost have finished my hometown quilt top. It is a good day. That's exciting. Oh, I love that quilt. I love, love, love it. My daughter's school, says Chris, started today. Today's her first day. Back at it. We up here in Wisconsin start after Labor Day, which means then we don't get done till later in the summer. But we don't start till after Labor Day. I just finished my second baby quilt yesterday. Baby is late now. Aww. Second baby quilt. You are fine. I need a hand twin. What's that from? Does anybody know? Marcy, the school where I used to teach and my husband is still teaching, started last week. They are on a 4-day week and must start early to get their days in before June. Every week is a 4-day week? Yes. Sam? Yeah, I knew you would know. My identical hand twin. Oh, Joey. Okay, there's that one. It is 4 days for the students. Sometimes the staff has to work on Friday. I see you trimming closer than I do. I'm going to cut closer now. Be careful. Be careful. Okay. I am on my last 3, you guys. Oops. last 3. Oh, this is not right. Oh my gosh. Where did I cut this one? That's not right either. All right, hold on. What are these? That's right. That's right. All right, hold on. Let's not get too excited about the last 3. I think this is supposed to be 3 1/4 by 3 1/2. 3, which it is. This one I feel like is not. Aha. Okay, so this size is just wrong, but I can still line it up so that it'll be sewn on. I just cut the interfacing a little wonky, a little bit big. Okay. right. My last ones are done. Okay, I looked at my junk and regular mail, no newsletters, just Laura one. I think I had this problem last month too. Do I need to re-sign up? Back up, and can I get today's newsletter? Yes, I can forward it to you. I would probably just go to the website and try to put in your email address again and submit it for the newsletter. I can also, once you do that, go on my side and see if you're subscribed. Like it should tell me you're either subscribed or you're not. So Pat, I would go sign up again. And when I get done here, I will try to remember to go check and see if it says you're subscribed. Which stitch length do you use? So Leslie, when I'm doing this part, like the stitching on the tracing on the interfacing, I use a 1 stitch length. And then, for regular sewing or when I applique it, I use a 2. But for this part, I use a 1. For this part, I use a 1. Oh, maybe you guys want to see this. Oh, I thought of a question for you guys. Shoot, what was it? Oh, I know what it was. Do you guys have sewing machine mats under your sewing machine? I do not have one. And I would like to know if you have one and what you like about it. And if I need one. Because I kind of feel like maybe I do, but I don't know why I feel like I do. So I would love to hear if you guys have sewing machine mats under your sewing machine and what you like about it. Leslie, thank you. That's tiny. It is tiny. And the reason that I do that is to try to eliminate poking any holes as I'm turning, poking any holes through my stitches. And that's what Lori told me to do. Because when we did chicken salad, you guys remember, those of you who were following me at that time, you likely remember my experience with Percy. And Percy and I were not friends when I was live on camera with you guys making some chickens. And Lori had joined us. So she was in the chat and she was chatting with us while we were making chickens. And I kept poking holes left and right. And I was like, for the love of Peter, what is happening? Why is this happening? I'd not experienced it to that level before, where it was like happening a lot. And Lori said to me, Angela, shorten your stitch length, put it down to 1 or a little bit above a 1, so that your stitches are closer, and it will decrease the likelihood of it'll make it stronger around there, and it'll decrease the likelihood of poking holes through the stitches. Sometimes I can be a slightly aggressive turner and shaper, and not that I still don't have issues with an occasional hole, but it's much better than it used to be. So that's why I do it. That's why I do it. I don't, but wonder the same thing. Oh, okay. So this is a good question. I just saw that the other day for the first time, like rubber mats to help with vibration. No, like a little, maybe I'm not calling it the right thing. Like a little table topper under your sewing machine, like a cute little quilted sewing machine mat. But I'm curious what you're talking about, Sam. We might need to have a conversation about that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a cute, like patchwork table topper type of a thing that fits under your sewing machine, which I think that's, it's supposed to accomplish that thing, help with vibration and absorb some of that vibration so that stuff's not bouncing all over the place. But since I've not had one, I don't know if that's actually what it does. So that's why I'm curious. Not that I will ever have time to make one, but I think it could be kind of, just for cute purposes, I think it could be kind of cute to have under my sewing machine. But I feel like there are also practical purposes behind it. My final one. Okay. Hello, Pauline. Pat says yes, it collects any lint, dust, threads, and absorbs noise. Well, there you go. That's another good point. Think about the noise factor. Okay, I gotta catch up here. What's happening? I have a cutting mat under my sewing machine. I like something under my machine. It does not scoot around as much and reduces the vibration, says Marcy. I don't use a sewing machine mat, says Leslie. Morel, I have a Brother squishy foam mat. It works great, even with the Bernina. Free Spirit, I use a terry cloth kitchen towel under my machine to deposit thread cuts, etc. I shake it out after sewing session. Oh, that's a good idea. I don't have any under mine, but it's heavy, 50 pounds, and doesn't move around. Laurel, that sounds good. What is the name of it? Hey, Jude. Oh, I thought you were talking about the rubber ones for noise. No, but apparently those are good too. Maybe I need to get some of those in the shop. The ladies at a quilting retreat I used to attend all had the cute quilted mats. I've often thought about making one. They had pockets for. Yes, I don't have all of that, but it sounds fun. I just use a Walmart placemat. Can't see it under my machine. This is Pat. Hey, Jude, with all the vibration from all our machines, no wonder we are having earthquakes. It's the increase in sewing. I think that's what it is. I do not run my machine fast enough to make vibration and noises. Okay, it says I'm already subscribed. Oh. Because you just did it again, Pat, or you didn't even do it again? You just went and checked and it said you're subscribed. Could it be a different email? Sometimes that happens with people. They put it under a different email and they forget. Okay, my last thing of corn. Maybe I need to look into some of these squishy mats to carry it in the shop. Okay, so Leslie, you find it helpful to watch me doing these things. I'm not just boring you people. Do you guys find this helpful at all in your sewing needs? Okay. Look. that down there. Now we have I gotta make all my bias tapes. Well, I have it, but I have to. Okay. I'm going to catch up with you guys, and then we're going to sign off. I did it on my phone, then went to computer, so maybe it registered with my phone. It's the same email address. It shouldn't matter. But if you have different email addresses for your phone and computer. Oh, good. Be with the ladies at retreat had the cutest setups. They sure did. Darn those talented people. I enjoy watching you. So, oh, good. I don't want to miss out and make my kids happier. Oh, yes, I learn a lot. I've never sewed one. It looks so tight on my Vernina. They sell the mats at Sewing Machines Plus, if that helps. I'm sitting here at work and it's very zen, you sewing away. It's like the happy little trees of Bob Ross. Your live streams are therapy. Really? Well, that's helpful because I feel like I'm doing stuff you guys already know well, much, much better than I do. And I'm just kind of do. I enjoy the chatting, but I'm not sure that what I'm doing is very helpful. But it's good to hear that for some it is helpful and for others it's just enjoyable. That's good. It's good to hear. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up with you guys for our Build a Scarecrow Monday. I'm going to try to get this block put together and ready for applique. So then I can move on to the next one, which is the overalls. Corn, leaves, face. Yep, did all those. Overalls and boots. Guys, I only have 3 more weeks left. That's kind of exciting. So don't forget. Oh, let me see. I agree. Your voice is calming and makes sewing more soothing. Thank you, Sandy. It's a little retreat in the afternoon. You are wonderful. Ah, thank you, Leslie. Okay, so don't forget to join me for Riley Blake new release party tonight, 7:00 Central Time, right here on our Happy Little Stitch Up YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter because there's lots of good information and that really kind of keeps people in the loop about what's going on at Happy Little Stitch Shop. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, give us a thumbs up, and visit happylittlestitchshop.com for all your stuff. But I will see you tonight for new release party for Riley Blake. I will not see you Wednesday, but then I will see you Thursday for our Friends Thursday cross-stitch and quilting live stream. And then I will see Stitching with Lori Club members Thursday night for our meeting for August. Thanks, you guys. Happy Monday to you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in 4 hours. Have a happy Monday. Thanks so much, you guys. Take care, everybody. Happy stitching.